Yo, want to go over my reviews for May 18th, 2020. And first, I want to go over DKNG. DKNG on the daily was breakout yesterday, as you can see right here. I'm pretty sure this is all time highs. Yeah, this is all time highs. It's only been trading like less than a month. And I was looking for pullback off a gap up and got it on the VWAP. And my strategy was low of day break and just let it ride a little bit, add it to a winner, and cover it up in here for a nice little win. $123 on 200 shares, which was nice. Nice way to start it off. But then all the rest of these are shorts and they're all losers. And but in actuality, they're all good trades, I'd say, and nothing like super A plus setup trades. But first one I want to go over is GSX, and GSX been taking a dump pretty much off the daily. This one, see the huge wick on top, gapping down. So I was figuring higher better, and then crushed back down to this 29 area. They also had some news about some shady stuff going on, some investigations and this and that. So I figured this 32 level was kind of key, as you can see right here. I got it off the daily right here actually. This last time it dipped, that's where it bounced, so I was figuring that might be resistance. And wanted to get short right there. Did not confirm, broke high of day, and I exited for 38 bucks. Which I like this trade, even though I took a L on it. I think it's a good trade. Could have easily just topped out right here and went to VWAP or lower, which I was expecting after a huge drop like this, but it held up pretty decent. Consolidated all day long, so I'm not even sure what to think about this. Probably a long tomorrow, but I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. And next one I want to go over is JD. Oh, I took an L on GSX of 38 bucks, which is not that bad. 50 shares. Only got one position in, and then one tier in, and then one tier out. So GSX break over all time highs also. And you can see it's bullish from this candle right here. Wicks on the bottom, so people are buying it up. All-time high break. So I figured, I don't know, this run-up was pretty decent. But as you can see, it's kind of like a steady grinder. It's not really like a parabolic type move. So I just wanted to see if I can short it off a high of day reject. And didn't really work out. Seeing this huge volume bar right here. You can see volume just shot up. So I exited for like $3.50 loss, which is not bad. This is super good recognition on my part that this had the potential to go even higher, and it's not rejecting. So I said, all right, exit, beautiful. CGC was next, also short, and daily over here. The daily I was figuring long on it actually because look at this, it got bought up and ran up and it didn't really pull back too much yesterday before, as you can see right here. So I was wanting in like a higher better type, no, actually lower better type scenario. So go low and then keep going higher, but I caught it later in the afternoon, so I figured this high of day reject sort of all time, well not all time highs, but like high of day reject right here, and then keep going to VWAP. And I was actually right on this one. I just was not enough patient enough. My stop should have been up here, but I don't know. I just didn't like this action, and it was already late in the afternoon, so I just said I just canned it, which was not really a good idea. I lost 19 bucks on it with two entries, 200 shares, 100 shares apiece, and this was my only mistake, I'd say. This was a good play. I just need to be more patient on it, and I could have banked on it down here. Could have just added on pops, covered at VWAP. Wait, VWAP reject right here, over VWAP break right here. But not too happy about that one. But didn't lose much on it. And lift. I traded lift 3 different times. Off the daily, I actually thought this daily looked good for a long. Based at this 26, prior base over here, bounced off of it, wick on the bottom, gapping up. So maybe lower better scenario would have been way better here than trying to short it. Also, what I did not mention was on all of these, the market was on a fucking tear all pre-market and all day long. Look at this. Just no give, just up, 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 up. So, and my mindset should have been shorting is probably not the best way to go unless it's a super A plus setup. And I think that's where my main mistake was, even on lift. The lift chart was screaming long, and I was saying short, and my theories were okay for the most part. This was a VWAP bottom give out. I wanted to see this bottom give out, and I figured this gap right here, look at this nice little gap all the way to 28. Didn't get it, covered. Next one, VWAP reject. Hopefully go back down to 29, maybe even keep going down here. Did not get it, covered. High of day reject right here, did not get it, and actually got sidetracked a little bit and covered at high of day break. All three of these are good scenarios and good theories and good trades, but in market conditions like this, it's not. They're not that good. And I need to keep track of that. I need to keep that in mind when the market's ripping. These somewhat strategies are not going to work. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The only ones that are going to work are parabolics, and there was really nothing yesterday that really piqued my interest parabolic wise or had like some kind of really good setup. And I was kind of like forcing these trades a little bit. Well, not really forcing them. They were good trades, but due to the market conditions, they could have been categorized as forcing. So in total, broke even. Had one winner and 6 losers. But not big losers, so it all worked out. I made 50 cents on the day. But you live and you learn. This is my first time trading in market conditions like this, trying to be short in market conditions like this. And for next time, I will definitely remember if I'm up, short biased, and the market's ripping, take my profits and run with it. There's no need. There's no need to fight the market. The market would always win if you're trying to fight it. But for the most part, I'm happy with my cutting losses was on point on all of them except for CGC, of course. Lift 3 times, cut losses perfectly. That's just amazing in itself because a year ago I would have got smoked on all of them. Every single last one of them was a potential to blow my account. But this time, preservation of capital is key, and it's always number one. So, till next time, peace.